Right. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys. Happy Tuesday on a short week, holiday weekend, right? Getting ready for the 4th. All right, you guys, we're going to have you start. Grab a pad. We're going to start kneeling on the floor. We're going to start opening up those hip flexors in our floor lunge matrix. So knee is going to be down. Marry with me today, so you guys can all say hello and wave. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with driving through the hips. We're going to start with a slight bent elbow driving up overhead as we drive the hips forward. And we're just going to repeat that for about 4 or 5 just good excursions. The goal is to feel that nice stretch in the front of the hip flexor. After about 4 or 5 good lunges forward, I want you to start to rotate, reaching over your right shoulder and then rotating over the left shoulder. The goal is to still feel that stretch through that hip flexor without trying to bail out through our low back. So squeeze that glute, that butt cheek as you drive forward, and keep that core nice and tight. Beautiful, last couple. And let's switch sides, hit that other leg. Good, situate yourself so you're nice and squared up with those hips. So get that belly button facing forward. Really try to shorten that distance that you find that stretch through the hip flexor. We don't want to feel like we're bailing out to the side right now. We really want to focus on coming straight forward. We're going to get those arms straight up overhead, slowly starting to extend the elbows, and then working over that right shoulder and over the left shoulder. Good job, you guys. That's it. Perfect. Good. From there, we're going to go into a little bit more of a pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a big step forward. We're then going to take a step out to the side, and then our big step to the back. So we can do the same thing with that overhead arm swing. Let's add that into the pattern. So we're going to go forward, side, and back diagonal. Good. Goal is to feel like we're opening up through the trunk and through those hips. Good, now I want you to add in a rotation. So as you go back through, you're gonna rotate towards the leg out in front of you. That's our same side rotation. Try to keep that chest up and really focus on turning the belly button and finding a nice, comfortable end range. Good, one more time around with the same side rotation. And then we're gonna switch to an opposite side rotation. So now we're gonna go away from the knee in front of us. We're just creating different relative motions of the hips in the back based off of what our driver or our reaches are with our hands. Good, let's go one more time. Beautiful, switch legs, let's hit that other side. Good, same thing, add in that pattern. We're gonna work forward, out to the side, and back at an angle. Good, working on driving those arms up overhead, getting that core nice and tight. Start to take some big deep breaths as we're starting to move a little bit more. We're gonna add in that same side rotation. So we're gonna go forward, add in that rotation towards that front leg that you're lunging towards. We're gonna work around about 3 times. Good, really think of that upper back turning as well. Good, let's go opposite side reach now, so the inside of that loading leg. Good, 2 more times around. Good job, last one. Beautiful. From there, we're going to go into a calf stretch. So we're going to move those pads aside. If you need them to put your hands on or anything like that, you can use it. We're going to drop down onto all fours. I'm going to try to push my heel towards the ground. I'm going to use my opposite leg to press that pressure into the floor. And I'm going to try to find as much of a stretch in the back of that leg as possible. We're going to rock forward and back, increasing the stretch and then decreasing the stretch a little bit. Some of this might be in the back of the knee. Some of it might be lower towards the heel. Both are okay. You can try to bend the knee a little bit more and sit into a little bit more of just the ankle joint itself. Maybe even hit that soleus muscle or one of those different bigger muscles in the back of that leg, back of that calf. Good, now I want you to rock side to side. So find your stretch, and then I want you to drive your hips to the right and to the left. We're taking that fascial tissue through different ranges of motion, just like we will in the workout when we start moving fast, but we need to find that range early on. Good, and then what I want you to do is find that tension again, and we're gonna just turn the belly button open, and then to the other side. Trying to let the shin turn a little bit without letting that heel pull up off the floor. Good, take a second, shake those hands out, pull those shoulders back down away from your ears. Let's hit the other side. Again, start thinking about getting those shoulders active through some of these plank positions, push-up positions. This is a good way for us to not only stretch, but get those arms and shoulders nice and warm by using those weight shifts forward and back. So press yourself up in that kind of push-up plus position with those nice strong shoulder blades, push towards the ceiling, and then using those hips to open and close and rock you back and forth. Good, from there we're gonna move into our side to side, that little shift. Try not to rotate the hips, but just that nice frontal plane side to side movement. Take some big deep breaths. Add in those rotations next, so belly button turns, belly button turns. Good job. Let's shake those shoulders out a little bit. We're gonna move on up, standing position now. So you guys are gonna have two choices. So I'm gonna have Mary show the kneeling position on this one. Go ahead, grab your mat. Mary's gonna do a hamstring stretch on the floor. So she has the ability to drop down to that knee, get that heel out in front. If we don't have anything to kneel on, or we're not comfortable kneeling, we've been on the knees a little too much, we can just stand, put the leg out in front of us, or elevate to some sort of box or something around us. We're gonna drive forward into that stretch, feeling a big, big stretch behind that leg. I'm gonna reach to the inside of that leg and to the outside. So we're getting those three different patterns of left, forward, and right without losing that back position. I wanna keep that nice flat arch. Good, a slight flex of the knee. You can pull the toe up towards you a little bit more to increase that stretch or a little bit more nerve tension behind the knee. Or even point that toe and work on just different motions and dynamics of that same stretch. Good, switch those legs, let's hit the other side. Again, these are a really good way to warm up anything we're gonna be doing, lifting, squatting. Again, we're eccentrically loading or stretching those muscles, which is a really active way that we want to dynamically wake up for this workout. We don't wanna hold these stretches, we wanna move through them. Beautiful, you guys, good job. Couple more. Good, again, mess with that foot position a little bit for these last few. If you wanna point the toe, pull it up a little bit more. Good job, good work. All right, come on up. Pedal those legs out, pedal those feet out just a little bit. We're gonna go into just some big arm circles, just kind of get the chest open. Move the arms around in circles, across the chest, whatever feels good at the moment, just get some blood flowing in those fingers. Beautiful, we're gonna take that hand out in front, palm's gonna go up towards the ceiling, we're gonna grab those fingers and we're gonna pull down towards the floor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna windshield wiper that hand back and forth. Feeling a nice stretch through that wrist. Again, try to get those fingers nice and straight. Kind of pull at a slightly different angle in, across, windshield wiper back and forth. We're focusing on trying to get a little bit more wrist mobility through here. Good, if you guys are having any trouble with the video, you can always sign off and try to reconnect. Good, switch those arms, go palm up, fingers down. Good, and windshield wiper those hands back and forth. Beautiful, good work, you guys. Good, really straighten those fingers, pull those hands down. Again, moving those hands in that big rotation. Good, we're gonna be down in some plank positions today, so it's crucial that we get some wrist mobility. Good, let's hit the tops of the hands, so palms are gonna face towards the floor. I'm gonna pull down on that hand, feeling a nice stretch in the top of that forearm now. Again, same thing, let's just start turning at the shoulder. So I wanna be able to see that rotation happening higher up in the shoulder, not just in the hand, but actually getting that shoulder to turn in and out. We wanna build that range of motion and stability. So really protract that shoulder forward and turn in and out. Good, we're activating those lats, that serratus, those muscles that are really gonna punch us forward. Good, switch hands, other palm down. Same thing, nice strong shoulder forward. Pull that, stretch into that forearm, windshield wiper those hands back and forth. Good, let that shoulder rotate in and out. We want that to happen towards the joint as well. Good, you guys, good work. Good, and just shake those arms out one more time. Perfect. There we go. All right, you guys, gonna get ourselves moving in a little bit more of a timer. So starting to build up onto those intervals. So this is gonna be a nice little, just quick speed warm up. You guys can follow along. We're gonna work for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds, 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna start down in a push-up position for some Spider-Man. So fingers are gonna be nice and spread. Feet are gonna exchange from one side to the other. We're gonna focus on just dropping the hips to the outside right now. Leave the airplanes for the second round. Nice big stretch of those hips, lift that chest, push that knee out, keep that big toe on the floor, and alternate sides. Good, spread those fingers nice and wide. Get that chest up, hips down. Good. Good, another 15 seconds here. Good, push deeper into that range. This is an exercise that we do quite frequently, so we really want to get better at it. Find some bigger ranges of motion. Great way to test out your body. Good work. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. You guys are going to turn over into some hollow holds next. So we're sitting on those sit bones. We're going to work on just balancing. So I'm going to have us sit into a little bit more of a tuck position than a hollow hold to start. Ready? Just kind of balancing on those sit bones. And we're just going to sit back. I want you to take in a little bit more air to start filling your diaphragm and your core so we can stabilize for these movements. And then we're just gonna slowly open up just a little bit more. Good, if we're starting to shake, that's where we wanna be. It's nice flat back, good control. You can start taking those hands out a little bit wider. Good, hug those knees together, stay there. 5, 4, hold that breath. 3, 2, and good job, up to our feet. We're gonna go into a nice squat reach matrix. So I'm gonna do a squat reaching forward, to the side, back, and back. Ready? Go. So just starting to move nice and slowly. We don't gotta move quickly. Start feeling out your squats a little bit more. Getting that butt back, weight through those heels, knees out. Only thing changing is our reach. That's just distributing our weight slightly different for those hips, those glutes to really adjust and turn on. Good, squeeze your butt at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, good work. Nice job, you guys. We're gonna do some hip openers next. So we're gonna go into a nice big swing, open, and down. First round, we're gonna go nice and slow. 3 segments, up, over, down. Ready? Go. Up, over, down. Good, working on that rotation. You can come all the way back with that same leg if you would like. We're gonna do some swings in next. So if you finish that movement, you can just place that foot down, switch legs. Good, show control within that hip. Squeeze your core as you lift your knee so you're not just using that hip flexor. Good. Great job, guys. Next, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna go out to the side, pull into the middle, and bring straight down to the floor. Stabilize with that opposite leg. Work on the balance. Try not to waver side to side. Go ahead. Out, in, down. Good. Start to turn on the toes, the feet of the opposite leg. Good, we'll get to speed this up. But we're finding motor control to start, so squeeze that core. Show me you have the ability to move through space with control without having to use momentum. Wonderful. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to go a little bit into a lunge matrix next. We're going to step forward, swing those hands overhead, to the side, and then back diagonal, just like we started with our floor matrix. Ready? Forward, side, big turn back. Let's stay on that right leg. Good, you guys, that's it. Perfect. Try to keep your back leg nice and straight so we can mobilize at the hip, but still get good loading mechanics as we step. Good, keep pushing. 5, 4. Good, last one. Good, march that leg out just a little bit. Go to that opposite side, so she'd be on that left if we did the right. Nice deep lunges, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive those hands up overhead, push those hips underneath us. Exhale as you lunge, that's gonna help with your balance. Try not to hold your breath. If you do, it should only be for a split second to stabilize. Good on those forward lunges. Don't get caught on that tightrope. Take a little wider of a step. Good work. We're back down into our Spider-Mans. We're going to add in that airplane next. So I'm going to do a Spider-Man, open up my chest, reach towards the ceiling, and come all the way back down and switch. Ready? Go. That's it. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Feels good to get some rotation in that upper back. Really open up the hips. Open up that spine. 10 more seconds. Press that big toe down in the ground and that front foot. Don't let it swing up. Great job. Going over into our hollow holds next. Stick with the tuck holds if we're having difficulty there. If you want to advance on, we're going to go onto that low back and really open up a bigger angle. Ready? Go. Okay, so I'm going to stay in this tuck hold and slowly start to open up. You can see Mary's gone into that hollow hold position. Good job, Mary. Perfect. Good. Slowly start to work to open up. 15 more seconds. Start to challenge yourself a little bit if we can get into this hollow position. You can also rock if you want to advance beyond that. Good. Hold tight for 5, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back up to our feet. We're going into that squat reach matrix. We're going to go wide with our feet for this round. So forward with the reach, side, side, back, back. Ready? Forward, side, side, back, back. Let's narrow our stance. Let's go feet together. Same thing. Forward, side, side, back, back. Let's get one more wide one in. Forward, side, side, back, back. Beautiful. Shake those legs out just a little bit. We're going to get back into the hip openers. Let's start a nice light jog. Now we're going to start to speed things up. Let momentum, using some of those more powerful muscles. Ready? Here we go. 2, 1, go. Good. Don't forget, squeeze your core as you lift that knee. It's all about abdominal pressure, so we're not overusing our hip flexors. Good. You can start to bring the foot up a little bit higher. Still have control at that end range, so we're not putting those joints at risk, those muscles at risk. Good. 3, 2. Good job. Same thing. We're going to go the outside to the inside. Nice big step like you're stepping over a fence or a puddle. Here we go. 3. Stay in that jog. 2, 1, and go. Good. Get that knee up nice and high. Squeeze that belly as you lift. Little exhale will help with that balance. Good job, you guys. Good work. Good. Keep pushing. Come on. Get that knee up a little higher, a little higher. A little faster, a little faster. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last 2. We're going to go through that lunge matrix. As I step forward, I'm going to rotate towards that same leg I'm stepping towards. Every time. Let's start with the right foot stepping first. Ready? Go. Back leg should still stay nice and straight. Good, get deeper into those lunges. Start to get really warm through that tissue. We should be moving pretty well by now. Good. 10 more seconds. Deeper into those lunges. Good. Good. Pedal that leg out. Switch sides. Last one. Going left foot, forward, left, back diagonal. Add in that rotation. Ready? Go. Good. Get that back leg nice and straight. Head up, chest up. Good job. Good. Really focusing on that 3 planes of motion movement. Everything's 3-dimensional. 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job, you guys. Shake those legs out just a little bit. Grab a towel, grab a drink. Good work. All right, you guys. Wet the whistle a little bit. All right. Today we have a 24-minute EMOM. Okay? So every minute on the minute for 24 minutes, we're gonna work. The good news, there's a little bit of rest mixed in there. All right, so for today we're gonna focus on 5 major movements. The first movement is going to be focused on cardio. So the goal is to get the heart rate up right in that first round. Your goal could be jumping jacks. We can do some burpees. If you have equipment at home, you can use a jump rope. You can also do this without a jump rope, as you can see that Mary's working through right now. Okay, your goal is to be moving quite quickly. If we're having difficulty with any of the impact stuff, like I said, if you have a bike at home, a treadmill, or something you can walk on, those are also great options. You can also do things like squat jacks, where we're squatting and driving the hands overhead, which is going to drive a lot of abdominal pressure, which will increase that cardio. Okay, so we have some different options. You can mix it up each round or stick to the same movement each time. You can do marches, run in place, do some butt kickers. It's endless. You guys get to make that choice today. Second movement is going to be swings. Okay, you're going to have your choice to work through some Russian swings, which are going to move to about chin to chest height. We're focusing on a nice hip hinging position. Okay, she's not squatting, she's absorbing. This is a big difference. If we want to go overhead to an American swing, all we need is that full extension, being able to get our head through those arms or through that window to finish that movement. Great job, Mary. You guys can use an odd object at home like a backpack, a frying pan, or something creative. You can also use a dumbbell if that's all that you have. You can use 2 arms or alternate with that single arm if it feels good. Next exercise are going to be some sit-ups. So you can see Mary's going to go down into a traditional feet flat on the ground. Knees are hugged together so she's active through her inner thighs. And she's really working on that overhead extension at the bottom of her sit-up to allow herself to get full stretch of that core. If we're overusing those hip flexors a little bit too much, we can go into that diamond position or butterfly position. Feet are together, heels are pulled in towards the body, and she's using her core to pull her up and decelerate her body back down. Good work, Mary. Perfect. From there, we're going to go into some Renegade Rows. Okay, so what we're going to do, what do we got? Sumos. I lied, we jumped over one. We're going to do some sumos. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 steps to our right, 2 steps to our left. After those 2 steps, you're going to give me 5 full depth, full range of motion air squats. So that means hips extended at the top of the squat. After 5 squats, Mary's going to move back into her 2 steps to her right and 2 steps to her left into that squat. If you guys have a band at home or something that you want to use to be able to create some resistance, you can do that. We're going to be working for 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, so you'll have that 10 seconds of transition time to get that band on. From there, we're going to go into our Renegade Rows. So what we're going to do is focus on a plank position. No push-ups today. We're going to focus on alternating, just pulling that dumbbell to the armpit, slightly shifting our weight side to side, and really focusing on that opening rotation of that core. If we don't have weights, we can go into just a nice pull or a nice opposite shoulder tap. And if you want to work a little bit more on that single arm stability but without that weight, my recommendation is going to be going into that airplane. So Mary, just show that airplane for me. This is a great way to really activate that core and get us in a nice strong position so that when we start using weights, even in a shorter range of motion, it gives us the ability to do so. All right, you guys, go ahead and get yourselves situated on what you need if you have your cardio ready. Again, we got cardio, swings, sit-ups, sumo, Renegade Row, and that 6th minute is going to be a minute of rest. So push yourself hard through these 5 minutes of exercises, and then that 6th minute, our goal is to bring the heart rate down so we can spike it straight back up. Go ahead, give yourselves a second to get set up. We start our 24-minute EMOM in 30 seconds. All right, you guys, remember, have some fun, work hard. We start in 5, 4, 3. I'm going to leave the workouts up through the first round. Ready? Go. Good, so big deep breaths, finding a rhythm right off the bat, even if space is a little bit tight. Good, Mary's got into that nice double under. That's going to increase her cardio right off the bat for sure. That's 2 rotations of the rope in 1 jump. 30 more seconds. Good, take some deep breaths. We got a ways to go today, so we want to build up that oxygen supply. Good, 10 more seconds. 5.
No, it's on 10-second time.
Oh, it's not on 1, you tricked me. 10 more seconds. She's too good to me, setting the timer the right way. That's it, guys, work, work, work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Good, 10 seconds, we're into our swings. That can be with that kettlebell, that can be with a dumbbell, whatever feels comfortable. I'm gonna start with a dumbbell in the first round. Mary's gonna go kettlebell, go. Good, try to leave your big toes down on the ground so we don't feel like we're getting rocked back on those heels. Nice strong chest up position, push away from the floor, finish that full range of motion. 35 more seconds. Again, this isn't a motion we can speed up very much, but it is a motion that we can work a lot on stability and core strength. Good, remember it's not a squat. You're just absorbing the weight while driving those hips back. 15 more seconds. Good job, you guys. 10. That's it, good work at home, you guys. Looks great. Get those hips extended. Squeeze that butt as you come up. Good work, that weight down. We're going into our sit-ups next. So again, you can go into that traditional feet flat on the ground or heels together, butterfly or diamond sit-up. Go. All the way back with those arms. Big sit as we come forward. Sit up nice and tall. Try not to use your momentum. We should be getting a lot better at contracting through these sit-ups. I'd rather less sit-ups with a better squeeze than flying through just using momentum. Try not to throw those hands too much. Stay nice and tight. Control the way down. Control up. Good, 20 more seconds. Good, round number 1, we're finding consistency over speed. Push. Tight. 5, 4, 3, good work, you guys. 2, 1, good, we're up for our sumos. Okay, so in that nice low crouch, I'm gonna take 2 big steps to my right, 2 big steps to my left, 5 big air squats. Ready? Go. Cheat those air squats. Good, find that good foot position. You may switch up those toes, maybe you're toeing in for a couple of sumo walks. Bigger steps. That's it, you guys, good job. Try to get below parallel or 2 parallel on those squats. Keep working, 25 more seconds. Well, you better hurry. There we go. 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. 3. Get those squats in. 2, 1. Good job. We're into our Renegade Rows. So this can either be on those dumbbells, working on that pull, or we're working on those shoulder taps. Ready? Go. Good, we don't need to move quick. We need to move with control. Squeeze those biceps. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Let those hips slightly open. Good job, you guys. Breathe. Good, don't let that low back sag. Focus on a good hollowed position. We got a minute to rest after this. Keep pushing. That's it, keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, we got about a minute, 10 seconds to rest. We're back to our cardio. Make any adjustments you need to. If weights felt too light, let's add a little bit. If they felt too heavy, let's go down a little bit. Good, control that breath. Good work, you guys, great job. Remember, your goal in between these rounds during that rest minute is to breathe. Bring the heart rate back down. Our goal is to spike it through those 5 minutes. That minute of rest is to really test your ability to breathe, get your mind calm so that we can go again in 20 seconds.
Whew.
All right, we're gonna start to increase that pace on that cardio. So we're going again in 10 seconds. Let's focus on good quality movements, good consistency, but let's push that pace a little bit more. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Mary has switched over into her burpees. I'm gonna stick to that jump rope. It's easier for me to coach and talk. So again, we wanna keep that core nice and tight. No matter the movement, the focus is on that core. Good consistent breathing. Good work, Mary, good job. Good, again, we can increase some of that difficulty, add in some double unders, some skips. Good work, you guys, 15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good work. We're into our swings next. I'm gonna increase my weight a little bit from last round. I'm gonna go to chest height instead of overhead because it's a little heavier of a weight. Ready? Go. Good control. Good focus on the hinge of the hips. Chest up. Nice and strong. $30 more seconds. Knees are out. Good work at home, you guys. Good job. That looks great. $15 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Good. We're into our sit-ups next. 50 seconds of work, butterfly or traditional. Ready? Go.
Are you sweaty enough yet?
What?
Sweaty enough yet?
Not yet.
Slapping?
It's starting to pour though. We're getting sweaty. Don't worry, we got 2 more rounds to make up. Good job, you guys. That's it. Good. Stop using those hands as momentum. If you have to put your hands on your chest, do so you can really feel your abs pull you up. If you want to get crazy, go hands behind the head. Again, as long as you're in control, you're doing well. Good, we get 15 seconds. Reach by those toes. Get full range of motion at the top of the sit-up. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and good work on those sit-ups. You guys, we're into our sumo walks. 2 big steps one way, 2 big steps back, 5 air squats. Let's try to get a little lower on those sumos. Go. gonna check in with everybody on here. Work on getting that good depth, that good control. Stay nice and low. That's it. If we're squatting with weights, really keep those nice and tight. Full range of motion. Depth, depth, depth. Chest up, nice and athletic through those sumos. Really strong chest up. If we gotta get those hands up, do so. Good, Mary, good work. Good, 10 more seconds, you guys. Woo, good work. We're into those Renegade rows.
Hey, Scotty, maybe we could do the whole minute since we have a minute of rest.
I like the sounds of that, coach. You heard her, we're going full minute. Push that pace, here we go. Down that push-up position, right into those rows. Again, if we're without those weights, we're doing some of those taps, we're doing some of those airplanes and opening up. Okay, maybe for some of us, we're just in a plank hold. Okay, we could scale and modify based off of the difficulties that we're doing. Okay, if we're getting fatigued and form's falling, let's lose the weights and find consistency. Good, nice and strong. Good work, Mary, great job. 15 seconds.
25.
Just kidding, 25. She wants that full minute. We're going that full minute to finish this round.
Got a minute rest, guys. It's okay.
Control your breath. Control your breathing. 10 more seconds. Get those reps in. Pull that shoulder blade back. Open up that chest like you're pulling a bow and arrow. Good, and recover.
Good job, guys.
We got a minute to rest. Good work. We're back to our cardio, 2 more rounds. Woo. Sweat's starting to come. Woo. I'm a sweater. Always have been. Didn't take much.
Your area has a lot more than
That's why I stick to my area. Stay away from you.
my area.
That good distancing. Good work, you guys. Bring that heart rate down. Relax those shoulders away from your ears a little bit. Sometimes a minute seems like a long time to rest after these early rounds, and we really want to utilize. We're going again in 10 seconds. Back to our cardio. Go ahead and get yourself set. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Again, it's all about consistency. Moving with purpose. Trying to avoid those little mistakes. Good, again, we could be into jumping jacks. Maybe we're adding in something like mountain climbers. Something that's gonna increase speed, increase that heart rate. Good job. I love it. You can be running around the house, jumping up and down. Good. Whew. 10 more seconds. Good job, you guys. That's it. Good consistency. And in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. We're on to those kettlebell swings or odd object swings. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Remember, we're working for time, not necessarily for repetition. So your goal for reps may be different than mine or Mary's. Maybe you get through 10 heavy swings and use the rest of this minute as rest. Maybe you're working for the entire 50 seconds. And your goals are all different. 20 seconds, guys. Keep pushing. Good job. Push with those legs. Let that momentum of the kettlebell do the work. 10 seconds. Three, 2, get that last rep. 1, good work. We're down into our sit-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Start to push that pace a little bit more. Let's try to get a couple more reps in. Hug those heels in nice and tight. That's it, 30 seconds. Come on, a couple more reps in the last round. Push, push, push. Go, go, go. Come on, we gotta work hard for change. Good, 15 seconds. 10. Come on, get as many reps in as we can. 2, 1. Good work. We're back up for those sumos. Get low in that crouch. Really athletic, big, strong steps, both directions. Here we go. Try to increase that step, the distance of that step. Increase the depth of your squats. Be consistent. Knees are out. Strong grip of that floor. Good work at home, you guys. Good job. Good. If you want to hold a weight to add to some of the difficulty of this, you can. Put a band around your ankles if you have one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're up. Good job. Down into our Renegade rows. We're going that full minute. Again, try to hold that plank. Try not to come down onto those knees. Keep breathing, you guys. Good job. Stay focused. Good. Big deep breath. Good. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Pull those shoulder blades back. Get better range of motion than quantity of reps. That's it. 20 seconds. Good job, you guys. Working hard. Ten seconds. Keep pushing, keep pushing. And 3, 2, 1. Rest.
One more round.
One more round to go. Good work, you guys. We're back to that cardio. Again, increasing that intensity this last round. Everything we got left. Whew.
There's that sweaty shirt.
There it is. That's what we're here for. A little sweat. Good. Feel that heart rate going down. You guys breathe. 20 seconds, we go again. One more time through. Good work, Mary. It's a good one today.
This is a great one.
10 seconds, you guys. We're going one last round. We're back to our cardio. Let's increase that speed. Let's get for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Good work, you guys. Good job. Push that pace. Come on. Good. 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Good work. Shot, Mary. Good. 15 seconds. Good work, you guys. Push that pace. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're into our swings. Woo! Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Keep that kettlebell or that weight close to your butt as you swing underneath you. 30 seconds. Good job, you guys. Use those legs. Push, push, push. Come on. Strong grips. 10 seconds. 5, 4, every rep. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Sit-ups. Last time.
Start to get slappy.
2, 1. Go get it. Oh yeah, I can hear that sweat hitting the ground. That's nice.
Ugh.
We worked hard to get this sweaty to feel like this. Let's push these last 3 minutes hard. Come on, you guys, pick it up. Pick it up.
There's still time for one round of core.
Woo! 15 seconds, that's it. 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're into our sumos with our squats. Again, if you want to make these difficult, you can add in that front little goblet hold. Totally your option. Ready? Go. Good, all the way through that full range of motion. Stand all the way up, squeeze that butt. Toes straight ahead on those sumos.
Don't pull the core, Sean.
Stay chest up, nice and strong. Good work. 10 more seconds, come on guys. 3, 2, 1. Last minute, Renegade Rows. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good, you guys, look, stay nice and stable. We don't gotta move fast. We gotta move with purpose. That's it, good work. "30 seconds. Stay strong, you guys, that's it. 15 seconds. Keep pushing, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Grab a drink. Cool yourselves down for a second. That was a great 24-minute EMOM. Good work, you guys. Let's do it. All right, guys, take another minute. We're gonna finish with just one round of a little just extra core accessory work. All right, you guys, so you're gonna be following us along. I'm gonna pull the board in front so you can see what we're talking about. We're only gonna work for one round today due to time, okay? We have 1 minute of sit-ups, 30 seconds of hollow holds, 1 minute of plank shoulder taps, 30 seconds in that Superman extension position. We're going 1 minute of plate and or dumbbell drags. Let's go ahead and show those movements. All right, so let's start with right from the top, Mary. We're gonna go through the sit-ups. We actually don't need to show those sit-ups because we've already done a bunch. We're just gonna add some more. From there, we're gonna do 30 seconds of hollow holds. You guys can add weights to your sit-ups. I want you to increase the difficulty of that hollow hold from earlier on in the warm-up. Okay, get really strong through that core. Your goal is to hold for that 30 seconds. From there, we're gonna go into 1 minute of plank shoulder taps. Okay, we just went into those rows, so now I want stability without weight. Just alternating that tap. A very small shift from hand to hand. Be really strong through that position. From there, we're gonna go 30 seconds into that Superman. Pelvis is pressed down hard into the floor. Inner thighs are hugged together. If we need to take down that at any way because of the low back, you can drop the arms. You could also drop the feet and lift the chest. Either position to start advancing you into getting both elevated off the ground. From there, we're gonna go into 1 minute of dumbbell or plank drags. So we're gonna pull across the body. There we go. Trying to get that dumbbell to the outside of the hand, back into a stable plank position. But you can see we're looking for this transverse plane reach to try to get that core really active in that reach so that when we pull across, we're not pulling with our low back and just our arms, but we're getting our core to rotate with us. So be really strong in that position. It doesn't have to be a weight, it can be just any object, but we're working on that big transverse plane reach. All right, you guys, we're gonna work for 1 round. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some space. Yeah, this is just some good accessory work to finish. We start in 10 seconds with a full minute of those sit-ups. You just wanted to hear my back sweat against the ground, didn't you? Ready? Go! Good, I love it. Mary's added a little bit of weight. You see a few of you guys at home have added a little bit of weight to those sit-ups. Again, your goal is to be consistent. If we don't need to add weight, don't add weight. 15 seconds, good job. Good range of motion. "30 seconds. Woo. That's it, you guys, good job. 20 more seconds. Good. Into our hollow holds in 10. And that might be that tuck position for some of us. 5, 4, 3, hollow holds in 2, and right into it. Nice strong position. Stay nice and tight. Again, if we're advanced and we're moving through that hollow hold position, we can keep our low back on the ground. Do so. Good. 20 more seconds. Let's show Mary your work. Good, you guys, nice and strong. 10. We're going into plank shoulder taps in 5, 4, just turning over that hollow position. In 2, turn it over. Right to it. Doesn't gotta be fast, just controlled. Keep those shoulders over their hands. Try not to let those hands get too far over your head or out in front. Nice, strong work. We got a full minute here. Good, squeeze that belly to your spine, just like you were doing in those hollow positions. We're just prone now, facing downward. 30 seconds. Seconds, good work. Good, we're going into our Supermans in 10 seconds. Three, 2, down to the floor. Butt tight, chest up, hold strong. Point those toes, inner thighs are active. So we got 90 more seconds to work. 15 seconds, then we're into those plank drags. 10 seconds. Get that butt tight, butt tight. Squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up into that push-up position, dragging across the body. Again, if we don't have a weight, just reach and open into that airplane, switch hands, reach, Open into that airplane. Great job, guys. Come on. 30 seconds. Come on, you guys, come on. 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great work today, you guys. If you want to add in a second round of that, take about a minute or two to rest. That's totally on you guys. We've given you the foundation, you build the house. Great work today. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Cool down. Don't forget, we got some yoga tonight at 4 o'clock on the virtual, right back here. We'll see you then.